get pissed off. Look out, cat. I'm pissed off at fucking. You were up till fucking 6 o'clock in the morning fighting me. And smoking cigarettes. It was the most ridiculous. Alright, that's one set. And unfortunately, he's gonna push those right out.
I have to go out to the garage.
Alright, go right ahead.
Wait, maybe not.
Something in here. Yeah, I don't know what's in here, but I gotta feed these guys. I'm coming. Yes, hi. Go, Wait a minute. Did I feed you, Fox? I did not. There you go. Oh, yes, you're next, guy. Hang on, Mr. Man. I'm getting there. I know. Bail, pretty good bail. Okay. Yeah, here we go, buddy. Whoop-da! Look at that, huh? Did you eat yours? Oh, good. There's no light that works?
No.
Damn, that sucks.
You were born, but we were young.
Alright. This looks like shit.
It looks good.
This?
Inside, yeah.
Oh, I hope so. I gotta
You don't like it, it looks damn good inside to me. Where's the hammer? Here it is. Think you can hold the light for me?
Oh, it's moldy. Yeah, hang on. I'll be with you in 1 second. Yeah, and the problem is she didn't put any kind of middle pieces in there as, you know, protection.
Here. What board is it? This one, right?
This one.
Oh, I don't want to act.
It's humongous. Wonder how far in that goes. He's right there behind it.
I don't care about that.
I do.
You do the shit there.
You're mad at me. I got every right to be angry with
Goat.
you.
Goat. Hello, goat.
What did you do with the hammer? Just throw them in the dirt?
Yeah. When you want to hold the light, I'll come back and do it. If you hit that nail wrong and bend it, it'll break. It's a hardened nail. Strong hammer.
Why is this one so much more important? I still have to feed. I have not fed.
Okay, so you haven't fed. side.
To see if it's coming through.
It's not coming through. It's in a goddamn piece of wood.
That piece of wood is not sticking to things.
Once I get this bearing,
Good enough.
there. Go
Okay.
check it. It's not out the other side.
No. And he won't be able to get through it, right?
Go look. Hey, you crazy kitty, get out of there.
No, we're good. Okay.
There's
I
Polly,
need to feed.
Polly.
Okay, we'll give him water, right?
All right, I gotta get that other hammer and put it away.
You can put them both right exactly where
Go where the other hammer belongs. I didn't take it.
they
Where
both
is it?
belong in the same spot, I guess. Just hang them right there. Here. Just like that. Good enough.
Nails away. I'm gonna have to get a center board for that.
Yeah, totally. That's what's missing.
Pollyanna. Hey, Big Tim Hill, Amish Drywall, Jenny Jones,
Hello, everyone.
James Jacobson, Tammy, HPR, also known by Jeff is Here Audits as HRP,
Here we go. You're locked in. You're locked in.
Safety Man,
There we go.
and
Hang on.
anyone else I missed. Hello. Hey, Spike Love, and
Okay.
00 fucks given.
Let me out for a sec. You can put it back. Sorry.
Is that going over the fence?
Turn it toward me for a second. People, my husband needs to sleep at night.
And that's enough of that.
No, it's not. Please, please. No more midnight conversations that carry on. He needs to go to bed at a decent hour
Tammy said hello.
and wake up at a decent hour. Hello.
Is this going over the fence?
Yeah.
Sweet Madam Blue, gaze through the looking glass. You're not a child anymore. Hey, goat. Hey, goat.
That was a shitty bail, I
Hey,
know.
Stinky. Hey, black goat. I don't have any candy right now.
Hang on.
Sorry. Melinda. Peanut. Melinda. The ugly dog. Gizmo. Pistachio. Ghostess. Polly. Brownie. I don't know that goat's name. One of the Smiley twins. The other Smiley twin. Stealing hay from behind. Hey, Lady Di.
No,
Where's the rest of this hay
I
going?
don't know yet. Please.
Okay, all you little
It's
thieves.
not breaking up the way I need it to. Stop. Stop, please.
I was just moving up here closer. You want this out to the lean-to?
Actually,
Actually, what? They're flooded on that side. If you want that over the fence, give it to me. I'm going to take it down here. All right, Brownie. There you go. Stinky. Mr. Stinky. Hey, Black Goat. Polly's molesting you?
where do you want this?
Huh.
Out there somewhere.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, I ripped my coat, damn it. Elcata, Elcata, Elcata. It's Elcata, Elcata, Elcata. Hey, Autotron, check your text messages. I sent you the UPS tracking number. Yeah, I am, Lady Di. I tear coats up like crazy. I ruined my boxing hoodie. Yeah, second son, we can see now. There's Alcata eating eggs.
How's the tank?
Tank is full. All the water out here is done.
Okay.
All the links are posted to Nighbot, so all links are posted to Nighbot. New links to people have been added to Nighbot. If you need your link added to Nighbot, email me and I'll add it. Where do you want this? You want to take it out to the thing?
Thank you. Awesome, Spike. That's very cool. I'm a very perturbed hag today. Very perturbed. I'm very happy for you, Spike. I need a road in one piece, and that means he needs to get enough sleep. Heart issues run in his family. So do strokes and a lot of other health issues. And I would really, really like him to make a few more years. But it's not going to happen if he doesn't get any sleep. And he tries to stay awake all night and all day.
And
But she
no
just
human can do that.
said she loved me.
That's what you think,
Long ago.
second son. You just don't know. You're not here to see.
I'm gonna
He
settle
hides it
down
well.
with her, my hard loving Georgia girl. Hey, Chauncey.
Well, even if the job is taken, that doesn't mean that that person will stay there. You know, I mean, what if they don't make it? Then your name comes up next, maybe. That would be kind of cool. Well, I don't normally have trouble like sleeping once I fall asleep, but no, I'm not actually.
Can I turn these lights
But
off?
I hate getting
Mag?
woke up in the middle of the night. Hang on, guys.
Can I
must
turn
do
the
some
lights
work.
off?
The lights can go off. I believe I have everybody back there taken care of. One more thing to do, and that is put the rest of this bale in the cart. You don't have to destroy it. Does everybody have to have enough?
And I hope she will take me back. Nothing in my pocket.
Come on, guys.
All I own is upon my back.
I got it. We're good. Now I just gotta get to the front of the left. Next to you right over here, next to the front. Okay. Oh, really?
I'm only grabbing a couple.
Alright, well, I'm not giving anybody any already.
Okay.
Because
Girl who said she loved
they
me
just don't need it, you know?
on that hot, dusty Macon road. And if she's still around, I'm gonna settle down with her, my
I have
hard
venison
loving
stew in the crock pot today, cooking
Brownie.
away.
Sure, Brownie.
And what else did I do?
Come on, Brownie.
Oh,
Sure, Brown Goat. Belinda!
and I still have so much more work to do today.
Come on, Peanut.
So much more.
Come on, Stash. You dropped it, Stash. Here.
It's stash. Pistachio. No, that's dog food. Trust me, you don't want it.
Oh, you get one, Belinda.
It's dog food, Brownie.
Damn it.
Peanut, you're looking obese. You're looking pretty fat too there, Brownie. No, hi, Malin. Hello, Malin. Hello, Mama. Hi, Pistachio. You're so pretty. All right, no, this is dog food. You don't need dog food. Trust me. Okay? Hi, Cookie.
Yeah, they want the dog food because it's probably all made out of vegetables.
Well, there's got a lot of corn and beet pulp and shit in it, so I would imagine so, you know? It's the middle of the road. They don't want it. You see that shit?
Yep, I believe it.
All right, well,
All right, here, there's that ugly girl right there. Will take it.
what, in the front, the signing?
Yep,
There's signing, girl. There you go.
her black coat. No, you're not getting any. You guys are done.
You have to help. We have things to do today. I believe we're good here.
Hey, Northern Lights. I seen your babies. They look cool.
Yeah. They were sure caterwauling. That's awesome. Baby goats are cool. I totally dig baby goats, man. Oh, you guys are still eating eggs. Cat farts.
Here's all the hard-boiled eggs the cats are eating.
Dude, the cat farts will be tremendous.
Yes, they will be.
Kind of like sarin gas, you know, mustard gas.
Let me look real quick. I want to see if there's any.
Well, it smells like skunk in the barn, so.
Okay, that's cat tracks.
It
I just want to see if there's any coyotes up close. Any coyote tracks. Right. I'm only seeing cats so far. I got some possum tracks. I got some raccoon tracks. More cat tracks. Let's go out and check our other egg pile. You got Ruffa up there? All right, I'll be there in a second. There's a whole bunch of eggs out here. So the raccoons and possums and everything will come eat these eggs. I have way too many eggs. I had to ditch some of them. I filled up the local church.
Come on, dude.
I'm coming.
Alright.
I gave them 24 dozen.
Kitty cat. Is black and white kitty
There's
cat?
another alcata right there
On
on
the
that tree
ground.
in the woods.
She was climbing trees. And then going around them like I couldn't see him. I didn't know he was there. Oh, look at that limb right there. Doesn't that look like a perfect nesting spot?
Yeah, up on top. That's her.
No.
See
No.
that split there?
Yeah, that. No, I'm talking about this one.
I know, but you see the split?
Yes, I do.
That's a raccoon den.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, now we know
I
where
dinner
they live.
like fish in an air fryer and it tasted floury.
We could go up to knock on their door and go, Jehovah's Witnesses, we'd like to talk to you about eggs and God. I haven't had a whole cigarette all day, dude.
I know. Hey, fuck DSS.
It was very hard watching you sit up till 6
I'm
o'clock
just trying
in
to
the morning
catch up on the
smoking.
people who are here.
Very difficult.
Here we go, just walking down the street, singing El Cata.
Give me your gloves. I will be your wallaby or whatever. Gloves. My Tupperware.
Chicken, fries,
My cheap
fish,
Tupperware.
burger, and patty. Cool.
Oh, fish.
All right, you have everything?
I like certain kinds of fish. Not all of them, though.
Hey, Robert,
Oh,
I missed you,
that's
but
not
hello.
All right.
There we have the
That
El
is-
Cata. El Cata.
That's little one, I think. I'm not sure.
El Cata.
They're all
El
little ones.
Cata. El Cata. Yeah, El Cata.
All right. Can you close the garage door for me, please?
Yes, I will close the garage door. Will you take this in your other hand then?
Oh, yeah. This needs to go. Yeah, this needs to go in there.
Good plastic of ice cream. I'm lost.
It's Tupperware. Blue Bunny ice cream container.
Oh, I understand now. Just call me Retread. Oh, I need to put the crates away too. I forgot Tommy Brown brought them back. Oh. I have a whole bunch of boxes packed up with stuff that I was supposed to ship out to people. But unfortunately, I didn't write their names on the boxes. The only box that I'm sure of where it's going is Nuckin's box. Because in the Sexy Zebras box, there's like probably 5 or 6 skulls, a bunch of teeth, a bunch of feathers, a bunch of drill bits, all kinds of crap. So I know that one's going to Sexy Zebra. The rest of the packages, I have no idea who they're going to. Hello, fairies. Fairies, I added your link. Anybody I might have missed, feel free to email me. Thanks, Jenny. I also have this really small box, and all it contains is a raccoon penis. So someone who wanted a raccoon penis, email me again and remind me who you are. All right, warning, ugly old man face in 3, 2, 1. Ugly old man face. It was you, Lady Di? Okay. I will write that down as soon as I get upstairs. I will write that down so I know where the raccoon. Yeah, Autotron. I also have a bag full of raccoon dicks too. A big bag. I'm pretty sure she has. The hag must have been singing. Okay, birdies. Hello, birdies. Hello, birdies. Hello, my little birdies. I'm so happy. You're so crappy. You make me look like a little sappy. I'm telling Mama what to do. You smell a bit like poo. You are a bad little birdie because you're always making little turdies. Well, she burped and she farted and she shit on the wall and the gas from her ass blew the knobs off the door. The old man howled and the cat had a fit. So he hit her in the face with a bag of shit. Okay, let's get our eggs and Heidi ho, up we go. Egg must have been singing to the quail because we got 2 eggs today. Yep, Spike, you are 100% correct. Some of us just love raccoon dicks. Oh. Heidi ho, Heidi ho. Here we go.
I got everything ready to go.
Some reminisce over
You
there.
hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Jody.
This?
We will do it in just a couple minutes,
Yeah.
okay?
Well, I need to have some coffee first. But
Good.
I got everything set here.
All right.
Are we still on?
Yep.
Okay.
You little sneaky bitch, you. I know.
Okay.
I don't know what you put on, but you smell better now.
There we go. There's my hair.
That deodorant made you
See?
stink.
Just shoulder length, and I got a clip holding the front up because I can't handle it.
Shoulder length or longer
But,
hair. Here, mama, there, papa.
Yeah, it's almost time to get it whacked again pretty soon.
Everywhere, daddy,
And then, of
daddy,
course,
there.
underneath I have all this.
Growing. Long as
Thank
I
you.
can go with my hair.
Thank you very much. Actually, my age is starting to show. I'm getting wrinkles and baggy eyes, and
Yes.
you know when you get like this puffy above here that kind of makes your eyes look like, you know, eyeshadows. Like,
We're
why
not gonna
bother?
worry about it until your snatch gets wrinkled.
My what?
Your snatch. When that gets
Okay.
wrinkled, we'll worry about it. Till then, we're not gonna worry about it.
Oh, you guys are funny. Well, I can remember a long, long time ago my mother telling me when she was getting older, you just wait. You're going to find things growing on you that you never would have thought. And she was absolutely correct. You know, you find moles, you find a hair growing here or there, you find just strange things, you know, and you learn to buy really good tweezers. Stuff like that. So
Whenever you flash
But
those
yeah,
baby
see,
blues.
getting all the wrinkles in the mustache. I got the mustache going on, you know. So, hello, Kimmy. What's up?
That's Kimmy.
Yeah, gravity works, right, Lady Di? That's what I'm finding out. Gravity works.
Yeah, but you
What's
don't-
up, Buttertron?
It don't matter about gravity. Movies still feel the same.
Well, the nice thing is that we actually can counteract gravity to a certain extent. This is why, like everybody's like, oh, why don't you guys just take one of the downstairs bedrooms? Wouldn't it be easier instead of running up and down the stairs all the time? Well, yeah, it might be easier, but if I run up and down the stairs constantly, it keeps my legs working and it keeps my ass higher up. Stairs are good for that. So, anyway, I need some coffee.
I need coffee too.
I made a pot, I think. Yes, I did. I made a pot.
I need boobies.
You have boobies. You have man
I need
boobies.
more boobies.
You have,
No, I have moobs.
You moobs? What are
Yep.
boobs? Man boobs?
Yep.
I've never heard them called that.
Yep. Man boobies are called moobs.
I have never heard that.
MOOBS, moobs.
Whatever you say. What is this
Jenny
for?
says stairs equal buns of steel.
Yes, they do. Well, I don't know if they're steel. But
Lady Di says, Nuckin, I have bad bladder control now.
oh, tell me about it.
DAUS.
Tell me about it. I'm at the point now where if I say I gotta pee,
Movies.
it means take the first exit you come to or I'm pissing the car.
Oh no, Jimmy Woods has no clothes. We better get him dressed.
You see, dude, she down there, she thinks she's the only one that has these issues. Every fucking person
Right?
in the world ages and gets issues.
They might be bigger, Double O. They might be.
What? Your
Bet Tech
boobs?
Kimmy was snoozing.
Your boobs? Let me see.
Read this word. Northern Light Goat says my newest friend is what?
You're between a B and an A cup.
Is that a posy?
Where?
This word that I can't pronounce.
Poise.
My newest friend is a poise? Okay.
I don't know what a poise.
I don't either.
To be poised, it means
Lady Di
confident
says, if I
and-
say I got to pee, when I stand up, it's usually too damn late.
Exactly.
Hey, Amish.
You notice how you can sit for hours and not feel like you have to go, and the minute you stand up, there it is, one exit, no waiting? I'm at that point. And I'm at the point where if I go, oh, it's okay, I can hold it just a little longer, that is not true.
P-O-I-S-E, poise.
Poise.
In case you pee. I don't know.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yes.
I don't know what it is.
Well, that's because we buy the generic ones. Poise are,
Hey, Dulce.
it's a feminine product. They make like pads, they make...
Tammy, call Autotron, get his number from me. Okay.
Yeah, they make them for men, for women, you know, they come in all different sizes and
Got
shapes
ya.
and thicknesses.
I don't know if I
So-
bother wearing a pant. I think I just wear a diaper.
They do have some nifty ones now that are more like panties, although
Lady Di takes a supplemental pee trip just in case.
and you know, if you cut yourself off from drinking like diuretics like tea and
And
coffee
Big
at a
Tim
certain
Hill
time,
News says
that
he
helps.
has problems on the other end. So
I do too. Constipation is my friend. Well, it's not really my friend, it's more like my
Road,
enemy,
you
but
can wear a rubber band. Lady Di, if I had to use a rubber band, I don't think they make those for dental braces anymore. I would have a problem finding a rubber band that would work.
small enough?
Yep.
Well, as you always
They
say,
call me Wee Willie Winky.
as you always say, this little dick got you in enough trouble.
Yep.
And besides, it's not little.
Lady Di, there's no way I could tie it in a knot. Hold it over.
Turtle head. Hiding. I can tell when it's cold out.
I could lay in the woods and cover up with leaves and people would think it was a mushroom.
Shiitake. Shiitake.
Yeah.
Monkey, taste it. I gotta watch that one again. That was so hilarious. And then what did he say when he jumped up? Something about the monkey playing with his junk or something like that?
Yeah,
I don't know. It was
remember.
hilarious, man.
It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, and then he goes, just a bump to get me going, right? Back. And they
Right?
put him in that ice machine.
Yep. They put him in the freezer because
Oh
they
my
think he's
God,
dead.
that was great. And then in the second movie, it was even better because they all meet on the roof again, and it's like, okay, everybody empty their pockets. Let's do this again.
Oh, tonight's gonna suck. I have to fix computers and I don't want to. PG-17, I don't know, James. I think we're probably in at least double X by now.
What?
Autotron says, Roadhog, Hag said she was constipated. Does that mean she's been deputized?
No. It means I don't shit on command like everybody else. Most people get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, and they hit the shitter.
And Tim
Doesn't
Hill
happen.
says he doesn't have constipation.
When it goes,
So if he's not constipated, he must be diarrhea-pated.
maybe not.
He might be
He could
Twitter
be
pated.
normal.
Or he could be Twitter pated.
That could be. I don't know. No, most people usually go once a day and at somewhere around a
moment suffering from being Twitter pated?
But no, if it goes like 4 days, I'm on it with a ton of fiber. I start like down in the oatmeal and all kinds of stuff. It's easily fixed.
Dulce's laughing. Lady Diana says shit.
Hey, the things we talk about, right?
And Big Tim says turtle head poking out. I'm dead sexy. 00 says I go once every 3 days.
Yeah, once it hits 4 days, it might be a problem. I do not want to shit a picnic table, so.
I do not keep track of my bowel movements.
I do.
just shit whenever I need to.
Well, I do that too, but there's a certain point
if I don't
where
get
you go
to the
past
bathroom
that.
in time, I will probably shit my pants. So a lot of times
You have done that.
I just drop trowel and shit outside.
Well, that's okay. That's like marking your territory. I do that out by the goats sometimes. Not poop. I pee out by the goats. I pee right outside their little cave. Their little
I will tell you one
enclosure.
thing though. If you people take diatomaceous earth,
Yeah, you will not have digestive issues.
you will start crapping normally, like when you were young.
And regularly.
And when you first start taking diatomaceous earth, when you crap, it'll look like all kinds of weird sausages, man. You will get like this green and brown and yellow and strange looking colored slime that covers your turds for like the first 4 days before they look like normal turds again.
You know what though? I've been reading a lot about the digestive tract and what it requires and all this kind of thing, and there is kind of contradictory information. Like diatomaceous earth is actually good for you. We used to get a certain amount of that in our food just because of how we used to forage, or our when we started agriculture. You know, we would pick it straight from the garden and eat it. You know, we weren't all about like, ooh, let's be hyper cleanly and get rid of everything, you know. And so our immune systems, you know, and also the flora that we need in our intestines, you know, the balance was all there, right? And when you throw diatomaceous earth through your system, what you are effectively doing is killing off any parasites, and some of those parasites are actually good for us. Not an overabundance of them and not certain kinds.
James Jacobson wants to know how we started this conversation. He didn't see QT in here.
Don't know, but it's a good one. It is a good one. You know, we're a lot of us, I don't know how old all of you are, but you know, we're pushing 60
Just to let us
here,
know,
so.
are you saying it's Peachy's birthday, or are you saying it is your birthday, Big Tim Hill?
Thank you, Kimmy. I don't really think so. I'm no more intelligent than anyone else, I guess. I don't know.
Heg is suffering from enlarged nipples.
I just know a little bit about
Peachy
a lot
Ryder's
of things.
birthday? Okay.
I guess you could say. I'm a jack of all trades, master of not many. Master of a few.
Master of Bader.
No, I am not a master of Bader. But
Barry's and Yofa just posted.
so anyway, getting back to the good flora and shit in your intestines.
Jenny Jones had to take iron.
They are now finding that having certain parasites in small amounts in your intestine is actually good for you. It has to do with I believe it is a roundworm or a ringworm. I think it's a roundworm.
It was a roundworm.
Something in the saliva of a roundworm, when they attach themselves to your like inner intestine, what it releases like an anti-inflammatory, which helps to alleviate like irritable bowel syndrome and several other intestinal issues. Experimenting right now with certain doctors are infecting themselves with worms and seeing, you know, like what kind of a balance you need to keep in order to make everything work properly.
Well, Lady Di, I have a solution for that. We're gonna be selling Autotron Screaming on CDs that you can like put in your computer and play. And instead of screaming your own name, you can just hear Autotron screaming. Many times.
They also use maggots.
I've dewormed myself with ivermectin, Panicure.
Well, that's the way we figure it. With
all kinds of stuff.
With all the animals that we have wormed, the amount that leaches into our skin, we've been wormed a million times over.
Yeah, Lady Di. They use maggots too. A lot of doctors still use maggots to remove dead tissue.
Yep. Maggots are used. Leeches are used. They use a lot of very disgusting sounding things to help cure. But these are doctors that are not like,
Yep, and they
owned
use
by the local conglomerate. They're not like paid out by some giant medical institution. These are
people who can't get pregnant. Take these frogs and blend frogs up in a blender and drink it.
Or Mexico.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
It's somewhere else, but
it's a fertility thing, and they swear it works.
It works. There's been a whole ton of cases where it's worked.
It's like a certain type of frog that they get out of the jungle, and they mix it in with fruits and other things and make a smoothie out of it.
They take and they drop like 3 frogs into this blender.
No, it's probably Brazil or Ecuador.
It might have been the Philippines too. I don't know.
No. It was South America.
Well, whatever.
It was South America.
They drop 3 frogs into this blender and they make this total mush out of it, and then these people drink it and they end up getting pregnant. So
yeah, there was a couple there that
it's pretty cool.
It was a documentary. There was a couple there. They had tried for years to have children.
Happy birthday, Peachy Ryder.
Happy birthday, Peachy. And they had tried for years to have children, couldn't. Went to all the specialists, the fertility specialists, and they were told that she simply couldn't get pregnant. And that was the way it was. And they went to this, I guess you would call her
Robert,
shaman.
How do you say your name? Type of 1 if I say it correctly. Type of 2 if I say it incorrectly. Robert Bonner.
Maggots what?
To use maggots on her mom before they amputated the leg from a flesh-eating disease.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
So your name is not Robert Bonner. So does that mean your name is Robert Boner?
It could be Bonar or Bonaire.
Well, one thing at a time. I'm trying to get it right.
But anyway, yeah.
Okay, it's not Robert Boner either.
And then, of course, antibiotics kill off all the bacteria.
Robert Bonar.
That we need.
Sonar. So Robert Bonar is the proper...
I'm sick. I pronounce it Boner. Get it?
No, I'm talking about here.
Yeah,
Robert Bonar.
Like sonar.
Sonar. So his name is Robert Bonar.
Right.
Okay.
Got it. But antibiotics are not good for us. I mean, they are because they kill infection, and we do need that, But on the other hand,
I'm very bad at pronunciating, so I like to clarify it.
But antibiotics do not know which bacteria to kill, the good or the bad, so they kill it all.
If today's Peachy's birthday, that means she turned another year older. So that's
what that means.
So now that means Peachy's older. Peachy, you're older than me now? How can that be?
You're 60, dude.
No, I'm not.
Fuck, you're not.
I'm not. I'm only 17.
In your dick, maybe.
Okay, I'm 18.
And look at this. Look at my neck. See all the blisters?
Yep.
I need a treatment badly.
Yes, you need a lupus treatment.
I do. I'm going to start breaking out in a big facial rash shortly.
Yeah, I'm gonna give all my birthdays to Peachy too. That sounds like a good thing to do.
I'll keep mine. I wear them like badges, man. They're pretty cool. I do not care. It's just a number, dude. Doesn't mean anything.
Hey, friends in code.
Some days I feel 80, some days I feel 20. So it's just a number.
Yeah, I'm not good at pronunciation or enunciation, and my vocabulary is very limited. Acidophilus is good for replacing good bacteria.
It is.
I pronounce everyone's name correctly. It's not my fault their parents told them wrong. Good one, Spike.
Well, you know.
Or probiotics.
I don't know. I feel sorry for some kids the way their parents name them. Like those kids you went to school with.
Yes, we're not.
Anita, Awana, and Harry.
Yes.
And their last name was Dick.
Yes.
Yeah. Not cool. Not cool at all. The fuck kind of sick, twisted parents did they have?
Their parents were very sick.
That's what I'm saying, man. I was almost a Jennifer.
The mother's name was Edna. Peachy needs a birthday spanking.
A great aunt, Edna.
All right, Spike. You're elected to do it. Take care, Big Tim. Right, Robert? I'm glad your parents didn't name you Harry either.
So the lower half of me is invisible.
Northern Light Goat, I have a better one. My locksmith's name was Fort McMurray. Oh, man.
Okay. My mom had a friend. Her name was Candy. That was her first name, Candy. And her last name was Kitchen. She married a guy named Ron Cherry. So she became Candy Cherry. Not sure I'd want that moniker. I might change it.
Peachy's got 26 babies.
Baby goats?
Yep.
Damn. We never have that many at once.
Thank God.
No, we have like usually 6 or 8 at once. And that's enough.
Yep.
I had 5 up here at once. That was more than enough. Every 2 hours, and they all scream until they get their bottle, and you can only hold 1 or 2 at a time.
Peachy, have you seen Northern Lights goats? She's got 4 of them so far.
What kind?
You're going to unsub from New York Tyrant Hunter?
Ours are kind of a mix.
Yeah, he just went live with a panel, so anybody who wants to go play with the panel, Jeff is live with his panel.
I don't know why anybody would want to subject themselves to that. I really don't.
So you can take the card and go.
But the internet takes all kinds of
BAM!
things.
Whatever kind of crap that is.
Dude, I have belonged to groups and message boards for so long.
I don't know, Robert. I'm not really into the panels unless they're well organized. When they're well organized and you can actually hear each person speak without
everybody talking over them.
2 people fighting each other and there's 3 fights going on a panel of 6, that makes me kind of crazy.
It makes me crazy enough to either tell him to turn it off or put his earpiece in so I can't hear it.
Northern Light Goat says the 2 girls she has are half Nigerian, a quarter fainter, and a quarter pygmy.
Gotcha.
We got rid of all our fainter goats.
Yes, we did.
Once I looked into how the fainting goat came about.
It's the gene for epilepsy.
It's horrible, so I could no longer have any.
No, we got rid of all of our fainters.
I couldn't have any fainting goats after that.
Yeah, we got rid of all of our fainters. We are
The other 2 girls are half Nigerian, half Nubian. The Nubians are awesome.
We have some Sanans, and then we have quite a mix. We've got a couple of half Cashmeres. We've got I think Stinky is a Boer, so he's a meat goat. Yeah, we've got like a mix. We've got like mutt goats going on out there. We had some, excuse me, some Alpines.
Yeah, we got rid of all our fainters.
We had,
Northern Lights. We had quite a few, and we got rid of them.
yeah, it's a novelty, and I think it's very cruel.
Hey,
myself,
guys.
So
I'm going to start a pool for Bill Norwood's mother to buy her a taser. So if anyone is interested, I'm going to be taking donations to get Bill
Cool.
Norwood's mother a taser
Awesome.
and maybe even get her some tear gas. I don't know.
I think a taser will do it.
I want to do a pool for a taser so that when she opens the door and knocks over the ketchup bottle and Bill goes and screams at her, that she can like let go with the taser and whack Bill. I think that would be great on one of his panels. Watch Bill get tased. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, don't you think that would be great when he goes up and just starts screaming in her face? She like pulls out a taser and whaps him, man.
That would be so great. I would pay money to see that.
I think that would be a super show. That would be the Bill Norwood special.
Dude, I would pay money to see that. That would be awesome.
I think that would be totally awesome. Oh, James, Bill Norwood's a guy. He used to hang out. He's hung out for years and years in Clash with Bow's stream. And he's a pretty cool dude. I mean, for the most part, but lately he's been doing panels and he lives with his mother. And
What a shocker. Huh?
she'll tell him like to turn it down or be quiet. Rage on her. Like horribly rage on her. Like you have to see it for yourself. I can't even adequately explain what happens. You have to watch it and see it for yourself.
I have a friend in New Jersey that lives with his mother. Now, he is pushing 30 and she is pushing 80, and she has health issues. So he lives with her so he can take care of her.
Oh, Peachy, I didn't know his channel got suspended.
And he is extremely sweet to his mother, and she is a wonderful woman. She's got a great sense of humor. I know she appreciates him, and he takes real good care. So, you know, and after talking to him, it's like, he's like, why wouldn't I stick around and take care of my mom? His dad left. And,
No, James.
You know,
Bill Norwood's not Suspicious Activity 81.
No, but with a name like Suspicious, you gotta wonder.
Amish Drywall, who's drunk? Bill Norwood's always drunk. I mean, that's all he does is drink. And then he complains.
That's a shame.
He complains that he should be able to be as loud as he wants and do whatever he wants in the house because he pays almost half the rent.
Ah!
When he said that, it made me laugh.
That's just ridiculous is what that is.
I mean, he pays almost half the rent. So that gives him all these rights, I guess. I don't know.
That doesn't give
But-
you the right to treat your parents like that. I mean, when we were, when I was a teenager, I probably treated my parents pretty shitty because when you're a teenager, you think you know it all and you think your parents are dumb. And then when you live in the real world,
he says he pays almost half the rent.
And then when you live in the real world and you find out how difficult it really is, then that's when you start appreciating what your parents sacrificed for you, what they did for you,
And he's definitely not a young man either, Amish. he's got to be in his mid-40s, I would guess.
Quantum grammar is a very awesome thing. I think more people should look it up and learn about it. It definitely can serve a purpose,
I mean,
especially in this particular community.
I spent years with Bill Norwood and Bowles chat, and I never saw that side of him ever. I mean,
Well, it's not embarrassing living in your parents' home if you're, helping.
if you're taking care of
Yeah.
them, but I mean,
But if you have no job
Bill's situation,
and you
yeah,
drink and all you do is sit on the internet and
You're
yell
right,
at your
Dulcie.
mom, then yeah, that's
Bill's,
bad.
In Bill's situation,
It's not a good
it
thing.
is embarrassing
Very embarrassing.
because, he not only takes advantage of her
Yeah.
in every
Financially,
way, but
yeah.
I mean,
And
if
then he
he
yells
would
at her?
quit drinking, he'd be able to pay half the rent, not almost half the rent.
My parents had, one rule. Doors always open, but you are either going to help around the house or you're going to pay your way. One or the other or both.
I mean, I don't understand how you can say all that crap to your mother and then turn around and say you love her. It just doesn't make sense.
No. No, especially when you do that little to actually help, Almost half the rent.
Oh, I missed that, Spike.
What?
Are you talking about big head, little body? Yeah, you're right, Dulcie. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, are you kidding me, man? If I would have said anything bad, anything questionable to my dad, I would have got whacked upside the noggin,
I don't know why anybody.
That was back in the day, but
I don't know why anybody at all would be mean to a big head, little body. I mean, she's nice to everyone. I've never heard her say a bad thing about anyone.
I mean, my mom yelled a lot. That's probably where I get it from, but
Oh, Kimmy, big head, little body. Her name's Becca. She's actually pretty cool. Put him in the garbage where he belongs.
yeah,
It'd be better if she could shove him in like a Colt 45 bottle. Stick him in a quart Colt 45 bottle, float him down the river.
Is there a legal way you can get your kid out of your house?
Yeah, Peachy, I agree. Becca's pretty cool.
Is there?
Hi, Sarah. What?
Is there a legal way you can get your adult kids out of your house?
Yeah. Take a taser and daze them.
No, I don't mean that. I mean like
Beat their ass. I don't know. I've never had. I don't know.
Treat them like a renter and go through the whole process of eviction?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know anybody who stays at home with their mother that long.
I mean, I stayed with my mom until she passed, but I took care of her. Yeah, you'd probably have to go through like an eviction process, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
00 says yes, Hag, and James Jacobson said eviction.
Yeah. That can
And
take
Lady
some
Di
time.
said you have to evict that piece of shit. And Dulce said she could by law because he's abusing her.
Yeah, that's very true. I would definitely explore that avenue.
I thought there were laws against elder abuse.
There is. There are.
Lady Di's been a landlord, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a hell of a process to have to go through for your own kid, you know what I mean?
Right?
I couldn't even imagine.
Dulce, he is abusing the elderly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
she could technically like call the police and get an order of protection against him, and then he would have to leave.
Right? But then again, she loves her baby boy, so.
Well, part of the reason he's there is her fault. She's enabling him.
Well, yeah, but
She's not forcing him to get a job or
But look at it
quit
this way.
drinking.
If she forced him to do that, knowing Bill, he'd probably put a tent up in her backyard and the neighbors would complain.
That's okay. The neighbors would call the cops and the cops would do something about it, right?
You know? And then there'd be like 1,000 empty beer cans all over the backyard. There won't be any grass left. It'll all be beer
like
cans.
there were here when we got here?
Right.
Can you imagine this? We come down here to be estate caretakers, right? And the first thing we notice is that under every deer stand,
Right, Lady Di?
in a tree stand,
That cracked me up. Almost half the rent. James Jacobson
what,
says...
like that's some big accomplishment?
James says, yes, eviction processes or a protection order takes effect immediately.
In some states, eviction takes a long time.
And Dulce says she can apply for Section 8. She could get it.
Yeah, that,
Who
again,
knows, Dulce? They might be on Section 8.
or she could be the renter on the lease, and he's not, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Or
can't.
if they both are, then that could be a problem.
I can't speculate on
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. You'd have to know more, but anyway, I would not put up with an abusive adult child.
Kimmy thinks it's 30 days where she's at.
Yeah, I think it's longer than that because they give you 30 days, and then whatever time it takes you to get to court, you know, to get the case to come up and all that shit. I don't know. I know in some states it's damn near impossible to get people out. I don't know which states they are or which cities or
Yeah,
what,
she
but I
could
have
go.
heard people complain.
Lady Di said she could go for an order of protection, and that would
Be immediate, yes.
for domestic violence, and the
Right.
court would not allow his scum ass there at all.
Exactly. But she probably wouldn't do that because, again, like you say,
And
that's
Lady
her
Di
kid.
says it can take up to a year for an eviction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, in some places, that's, you know, God, I couldn't even imagine. Actually, they made a movie about that once, dude.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
This kind of reminds me of that one thing on YouTube where the old man goes in and smashes all the kids' stuff, smashes his PlayStation or his Xbox
that
or whatever
one or
it
whatever,
is.
yeah.
And he starts smashing everything the kid owns, and the kid starts crying. That's what this reminds me of.
Well, that's what happens when you sit in front of you know.
And Dulce is right. Not really the problem. It's the mom not going through. That's where the problem is.
She's enabling him by allowing him to
Kimmy
just do
says,
it. Yeah.
if she says she rents to him, it's easier to get him out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
00 says, because the kid bought a new Xbox with his dad's credit card.
Oh, God, that would piss me the fuck right off. Especially, you know, without permission. Grabbing your credit card and spending
Right.
that kind of money. Especially when you don't have it to spend, you know. I mean, like my parents had credit cards, but they rarely ever used them. It was more of a way to boost their credit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and it was the emergency card.
Absolutely. You know, I think they used Discover more because you got money back. But yeah, they had credit cards. They just rarely used them. And it was just a way, basically you make a purchase, you pay it off right away, and it boosts your credit rating, you know?
Yeah, Kimmy, it could have been for show. Who knows? I mean, it's hard to say.
That's very hard to say on the
But
internet. So
even if it was for show, it was still wrong, man.
yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine like doing that and getting away with it.
Yeah, I get it. It's just your opinion. We all have opinions.
Yep. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one,
Yep.
right?
I don't know. It just freaked me out, especially when he said he paid almost half the rent. That part got
like
to
that
me.
was some huge accomplishment or
Right.
something. Yeah.
What have you done in your life? What I did was I paid almost half the rent. one time.
That's hilarious.
Lady Di will donate 2 bullets for a double tap on them.
Oh, you don't even need a double tap. Save the double tap for the zombies.
Autotron says if it's not a corporation that is evicting him and it's a common law state, technically speaking, it all comes down to the agreement that they had between each other when they moved in. If they agreed to eviction, then it would be a lawful process, or common law ejectment might be something the state does allow.
Interesting. Yeah, each state is a little different, it seems.
And Betek Kimmy is laughing out loud and says, Lady Di, 49, Diana, shh. I don't know, Kimmy. I think it's legal to donate bullets for any cause.
Well, zombies don't really exist,
But I still believe you can
If you see
donate bullets for any cause.
have you seen that movie with Woody Harrelson and them guys in it, man? That was pretty funny. I have to admit.
Don't give secrets.
There's a second movie out. Zombie Land, I think it's called, or something like that.
Spike uses a credit card for almost everything, but pays the balance off each month and gets about $200 or $300 in points that way per year.
There you go.
Betek Kimmy says, I know nothing, Texas. Lady Diana says, I have a 25-45 that an 80, 90-year-old frail woman could fire with no problem. All right, take care, Northern Lights Goats.
Yep,
Have
take
a good
care.
day.
Take care of those little babies.
And Dulce says, they need each other, laughing out loud, and abusing her, laughing out loud. That's not cool. Plus, the guy is an addict. She can prove he shoots himself. It's easy. There are many ways to kick him out. Lady Di says one-handed, too. Referring to the 25-45. 22-45,
Right.
I mean. Usually it's a learned behavior. Wonder what his dad was like. The Soul takes care of his 96-year-old grandmother. Jenny says, elderly abuse reporting definitely lags behind child and domestic abuse reporting.
Yep.
Dulce says she got these hopes. She understands that one day she won't wake up because he could snap and kill her.
That is sad.
Vet tech, or what she's accustomed to. Dulce says,
Well,
just
and
hope she sees it.
As we
Yeah,
all
hopefully
know,
we don't see it live on YouTube.
No, and as we all know, there are people that are abused and think that's perfectly normal because that's all they've ever known. Or they're afraid to tell someone. There are a million variables there, you know? Yeah, it would appear that the guy has anger issues.
Okay, now we definitely have to change the subject.
Yeah, that's depressing.
Because, no, I have an important question.
Uh-oh.
That someone out there might be able to answer.
Uh-oh.
We're going to start out with this statement. I am an idiot when it comes to the use of a Kindle. Now, here comes the story. I got Hag a Kindle when they first came out. And of course, Hag never really used it. We have a few books on it. And I found it the other day, charged it up. Everything's good. But when you open the Google browser, it says that it's no longer supported and you need a different browser. I can connect to Wi-Fi, but I don't have a browser in order to download any apps or to do anything with.
So how do we get like Firefox or something else on there then?
That's what I need help with. I
Yeah.
need someone to tell me, how am I going to access this thing? Because I tried using a USB cable connected to a computer so it would read it, kind of, you know how a phone will read with a computer. It'll read it as an auxiliary drive or whatever.
And it
It'll
wouldn't do it?
identify it. When I hook up the Kindle, the only thing that happens is it charges. It won't move data across the cable. And I've used multiple cables. I know the cable is not just a charging cable, but it's also a data cable. So,
What time is it getting to be? Any clue?
no, I can't download Google, Lady Di. I can't download anything. No, I have no idea what time it is. Go check something
I'm
else.
just saying we're gonna need to get that
I'll
bed
tell
done
you in a
down there.
minute. It's 5:29.
All right, we're gonna need to get that bed done down
All
there.
right, I'll end this in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna answer.
All right, because we have a lot of
So
shit to do.
I did hook it up to a laptop, Lady Di, and it won't show like any of the functions of the Kindle. It won't show my storage space. It doesn't have an SD card, so I can't like download it from a computer and put the APKs on a SD card and put it into the Kindle and do it that way. It doesn't have the Google Play Store on it, so I can't get any apps. And there's a button in the settings that you can click to update it, but it's blacked out, so you can't use it to update the Kindle either. So, does anybody have any ideas? I mean, I know a trashed router and open it up and hook up a JTAG to it and bring a router back to life, but how do I do it with a Kindle? Oh, VetTech Kimmy, the Kindle that Hag has was the very first Kindle that came out. It's a lot older than 5 years, I'm sure.
I had no clue he was gonna get it for me. I honestly, I don't want to feelings at all, but I that's not exactly. It's not really what I wanted.
Yeah, I know.
And I did use it. I used it when I went up to visit the grandkids because I could keep in touch with, certain online things that way. And I could read and whatnot. But
I have a big library of books on there if anybody,
yeah,
wants to share.
and I didn't really learn that much about it. I could barely read it, and the keyboard was so small, and everybody kept telling me, well, you can make that all bigger, and that's true, but then you lose.
Lady Di, when I connect it to the laptop, it doesn't recognize it as a device. I've even tried searching for it using the device thing. I've tried it in not only Windows, but I've tried it in a Linux environment. When you hook up the cable, all it will do is charge the Kindle. It will not transfer any type of information or recognize that it's even there.
Maybe it's just too old. I mean, it's like, it's just hasn't been used much.
No, Kimmy, don't give it to the husband. Tell your husband he can't have it. Tell him I get it. You have to give it to the old man hiding under the bridge.
Ah, that's a troll.
Did you
Trolls
have
hide
it
under
before
bridges.
2016? Yes, Jenny, I believe so.
It was the first one to come out, whatever that was.
Double O says the Chicago Police Department is using a controversial facial recognition tool that allows unknown suspects to see if it matches the database of their three bills lifted from websites like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Double O, you can actually buy an app for your phone for $55 that does facial recognition. So all you have to do is walk down the street, turn your camera on, using this app,
And you
And-
can
and it
facially
will-
recognize people, yeah,
it'll make a list of everybody that you walk past.
if they're in the database.
Yeah, Lady Di, it probably was before 2014.
Also,
It was before the Kindle Fire came out.
yeah. Also, what you can do is I believe you can buy devices that scramble facial recognition.
Yeah, there is. You can
So
actually
that would be a good thing to have.
there's a really cool thing you can build. It's on the dark side. It's $17 to build it. And it looks just like a regular necklace. You wear this around your neck and it runs off a hearing aid battery. And it actually disrupts facial recognition.
I like it. We need to build some.
You bought your granddaughter a Kindle Fire when they came out? Cool. I mean,
Yeah, I feel really bad that I didn't like jump on it and get into it and stuff, but I
oh,
could barely
that's
read
a
it.
drag, Lady Di. But, yeah, I mean, the Kindle's in perfect shape. It's brand new, doesn't have a scratch on it. So,
I take good care of my stuff, though.
I mean, there's got to be a way I can do something with it to make it work again.
There must be a YouTube video.
I don't know about that.
All right, dude. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I gotta go.
All right, you
Fuck
need
me.
you need help?
Yeah, I'm gonna need help.
Okay,
We're gonna
let
have
me
to-
on
We're
this.
gonna have to strip that whole thing, flip the mattress. We're gonna have to put the pad on, and it slips on like a sock, and then zip it up,
Okay, stop.
and the whole nine.
All right, guys. I'm going to have to go help Hag because we have an
We have-
abortion to take care of.
Yes, we do.
If you remember a message saying if you didn't update it 2016, you would have to do something manually. All right, cool. If you find any information, Jenny, if you email it to me, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that
or
would be
text it to
great.
me or whatever.
Greatly appreciated.
Take care, everyone. We're off to complete our abortion,
Thank you for joining us
and
once again.
we will be back to bore you again, without a doubt. So take
Thank
care,
you.
everyone.
Thank you once again for joining us on the most boring live stream available on YouTube today.
Yep,
Out, everyone. Hugs and love.
like Hag said.
Take care of each other.
Take care, all.
Bye-bye.
Peace out. James Jacobson said he's starting a live stream, so
There you go.
there's a place for everyone to go. I'll hang a couple seconds so everyone can hit his name and go to the channel and wait for him to go live.
I'm going to pull all this down now.
And then I will see you guys when we're done. Take care, everyone. Jenny, Dulce, everyone else. I don't have time for sleep, Jenny. I got too much to do. All right, I will talk to all you people later. Peace out. I'm gone.